What's going on, guys? Andy here, Cut and Clean Lawn Care, and today I got a couple things I'm wanting to install on the truck that I've been looking to get. For a long time I've always been kind of against the look of bull bars, but I'm wanting to get some lighting, fog lighting, flood lighting, outdoor lighting for the truck, and I don't want to really screw any holes or drill anything into my bumper or on the top of the truck. So I went ahead and purchased a bull bar, and a little bit down the road we're going to do an install video on the lights, but today we're just going to do the install video on a 2011 F-150 FX4 Coyote. Let's get to it. So for the looks of the bull bar, I went with a matte black finish to kind of go with my wheels and other stuff on the trucks. And then I went with some polished steel, little rivets and stuff also to go along with my wheels and other things on the truck. Not a big fan of chrome personally. So yeah, let's check out kind of how to install this. I have the base idea, basically just taking out my tow hooks, installing some brackets and getting this up there. So let's start that process. So like I was saying, guys, first steps first, we need to get these tow hooks off the truck, and these bolts have obviously been mounted in there since 2011, so they can be kind of finicky. There's multiple options you can use. For the first one, you can get to it with an impact if you want to. I like to break them loose first, and if you're having trouble breaking them loose, always grab a bigger wrench and you can give yourself a little bit more torque, or if you have a breaker bar, works good. Let's get this thing off there. Like I said, if you're not a man like I am, you can use a breaker bar or something like that. What I need is a deeper one of these, but that's what the boy came up with. Like I said, if you're a little wimpy man, you can grab a breaker bar or something like that. I'll put it on a lower setting. Zip that son of a gun on out of there. Then I'll get a little lube. I'm gonna go ahead and soak this for putting it back in, keeping it from one to. But now we got another one back here who's a little bit farther back there. Same thing. For this one, you most likely will need something because you have no leverage. This is your leverage right here. So without taking the bottom plastic off the truck, you're gonna have to come up with something. And that something's gonna be this. There you go. And like I said, the front one you're gonna have to take out, but the back one you can leave in. Here's the mounting hardware for the bull bar itself, and you can just slide that on there. Go up there and slide it right on that bolt that's existing, and then you just got, there's a bracket above it too that's going to have a nut on it, and that's what you're going to put your bolt through. So we'll grab our bolt here. It's going to go right through that bracket that's above it. Simple. And then when I install these brackets, I keep them a little bit loose as far as mounting everything up, and once it's all squared and ready to go, then I would worry about starting to sink stuff down, because if you have this bracket way over here, this bracket way over here, and everything's all mounted up, you're going to be like, man, why isn't this going in right? It's because they're supposed to move in and out, and we got to get these all mounted up before you actually tighten things down. And when doing stuff like this on your truck, on stuff that you want to keep in good shape, if you're doing it on the concrete, I always recommend cutting a piece of cardboard off the box or getting a blanket or something out here, because it's so easy to scratch this stuff, guys. So give yourself a nice little workspace and you'll be good to go. right now we're going to start by getting the bull bar mounted up to the bracket itself to hold it loosely in place. That way we can start adjusting everything. Like I said, we got everything loosely tightened on here so we can mock it all up and get it where we need. So we got both the bolts and nuts mocked up on both sides on the bracket loosely. We're gonna go ahead and finish tightening down the actual bracket to the truck to hold it in place. Then we'll just get everything where we want it and tighten these down. We should be good to go, guys. So when trying to do something that just changes the looks and the feel of your trucks, anything, and your vehicles, they get old after a while, you kind of want to do stuff to them. Very simple install. I bought this for the F-150s that have the tow hooks. It's as simple as taking 2 bolts out, putting 2 bolts back in, and bolting this up to the brackets. Very simple install, changed the looks of the truck. I like the way it looks a lot. Plus it gave me a platform to mount my lights on, which I'm looking to get very soon. Yeah, let's just get some shots of it, man. Let's see what it looks like. So like I said, guys, super easy to install, not much to it. Definitely a project you could take on yourself if you're interested. And like I said, the only reason I'm doing this is because I want to mount a light bar up here and I don't want to drill holes in my truck. Like always, guys, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.